So maybe this was thought of already, but I didn't think of it. And I know it was thought of already, actually, because my best friend told me about it earlier today, or gave me the thought earlier today, and then I looked it up on Cricut, and it's a thing. But making nail art with your Cricut. Because I was like, I really want to find some stars to put on my nails. My friend was like, why don't you just use your Cricut? And I was like, you're a genius. So that's what we're doing. And there's probably a much more efficient version of what I'm doing. So I'm like certain there is. But I don't know it. And this is my first try. So, and I already got my thumb secured and down. So I'm gotta just figure out the rest of my nails. But yeah. But why haven't I seen more people talk about this? Like what? I mostly use my Cricut for stickers, and then I do vinyl wording for ribbon because I'm a florist, or I work. Yes, I'm a florist. I feel weird saying that. It doesn't feel right. Like, but I'm just a wee child. I'm just a wee lad. I'm 20. I'm the manager. I've been the manager for over a year now. I think I'm more than a wee lad. I'm not sure. Like, that's so easy. And then I'm gonna put smaller ones on at least this one and this one. And this might get another one of these. Like, cooking. I'm gonna need a lot more stickers. Maybe. Or am I doing too many stars? Am I getting too star happy? Maybe I just leave it middle finger and thumb, and we'll find out. So I hope you guys like the candlelight and ignore my closet. I just moved back in to my parents because I moved out with a friend. Don't ever move out with a friend. And it went bad. That's why I'm back. Joys. And housing is too expensive to be trying that shit on my own. Plus, I'm like chronically ill, and it's probably not the best idea for me to live by myself because I just be out here doing weird shit, you know? Wait, and then I could just do one little star on this nail in the bottom corner here. Okay. Like that. You can't really see. Insert picture, maybe? Basically to show you what's going on. But basically ignore how much of a disaster my room is. Now I need a few more tiny things. But like, you know what? I've already said worse things about myself. Wait. So I'm cutting all of that out. So like we're not cutting all of that out. Oops, guys. Okay. Different topic. So as I said, I'm a florist and I manage the shop where I work. But I also didn't mention that we're also like a plant shop. And we recently did a giant install of plants, or like, but basically it was really cool. We did some like huge plants, like the tallest one was like 17 feet tall. She was up there. She was tall. So we did that. And that was awesome, cool, but we're like, oh shit, more people are gonna want this. Because people have already been wanting bigger plant stuff. Like we've done like plant rentals where they're basically just rent any size plant from us. And then we'll go in and take care of them. This is why I should just use Scotch tape or painter's tape. Have you guys seen people use painter's tape? Anyways, plants. Like, we want to learn how to properly take care of these and like all this shit. And so I was like, oh, we should probably, let me look up what all we need to know about that. And I made a substantial list. Okay. Scraped one of my stickers. So I was like, oh, what do I need to learn about? This will be like, it won't be easy, but it's also not gonna be like the worst thing I've ever done. And it's not the worst thing. But I was like, what's one of the first things? It was like, oh, the ribosphere. And I was like, oh, cool, what's the ribosphere? I think I've heard of that word, but I don't know what that means. And I heard it back in biology, probably this one. Each nail has a star. Is that too many stars? Who cares? It's my hand. But anyways, the ribosphere. So I've been learning about that, and it's kind of insane. Like, because I knew plants could see each other, because sometimes they'll like change their variegation or like leaf color to try and blend in or match what's close to it. So that was already cool, and I knew they could see each other, but I didn't know they could like talk through micro, but something in the ribosphere, which is just freaking bonkers. But I've been taking notes. I forgot when doing a matte coat, I kind of burned for a second, like a split second. But maybe that's bad. I don't know. I don't know if that's bad. Can somebody tell me? But I've been taking notes in my big ash notebook, which is gorgeous, beautiful, gorgeous. Love it. But like, I've been filling these pages. Okay, in between, because I forgot to hit the correct time. But hold on, I took three pages of notes like this of what I need to learn. Like, what stuff should I be looking up? And then I started learning about the ribosphere. And I'm not even like done. And I was like, I'm back in science class. Which I already love being back in like history class, because like I love my history books. Wait, I haven't actually gotten to read this yet, but I want to read it so badly. Oh, this one? I've gotten like halfway through this one. Naked statues, fat gladiators, and war elephants. It's, what is it? Yeah, about ancient Greeks and Rome. So it's just like a whole bunch of frequently asked questions. It's just like a Q&A. And I love it. And then this one my brother just bought for me, my pile. A fatal thing happened on the way to the Forum, which is just murder in ancient Rome. And it's pink. The book is pink. Yeah. Just unpacking my bookshelf right here. They were here before us. I'm just showing you my collection of history books, because that's all fantasy or romance. That doesn't include any history. But, Emperor of Rome, okay? Gorgeous. What I'm telling you. Oh, 7 Wonders of the Ancient World. I'm telling you guys, I'm obsessed. Young queens. It's Catherine, Elizabeth, and Mary, Queen of Scots. I don't know how to pronounce last names. I don't know how to speak English, and I'm attempting to learn Russian for some. Look at them. This, and I can't really feel them. But I'm attempting to learn Russian on Duolingo. And it's going, I'm on day 50. No, 51. Yesterday was day 50. I got like a fuzzy in it. Anyways. Empire of Cotton, which I was telling somebody that I wanted to read, well, that I had gotten this book about the history of cotton. And they said that was like, that could be racist. But I don't think so. But maybe I don't know. And I don't want to be accidentally racist. I want to be called out if I'm doing something that's bad. The origins of modern capitalism. The empire continent was from the beginning a fulcrum of constant global struggle between slaves and planters, merchants and politicians, and workers and factory owners. The result is a book as unsettling as it is enlightening. Okay, so it acknowledges the bad things. I don't think this is going to be bad then, right? Because we're acknowledging and I don't know. I didn't think it was bad. And honestly, it looks the complete opposite of racist. But also, the person who said that to me probably doesn't know what they're talking about, because that man is like, he's whiter than me. We don't know what we're talking about. The Greeks. As you can see by my little thing, I attempted to start reading it, but again, I've been busy. And people keep buying me new history books because the rest of them are on my Kindle. Like Cleopatra was so good. Cleopatra was wonderful. But yeah, those are my current history books that I have right here next to me that I really want to read. This one needs a second coat. But yeah, having moved out of my parents' house, like fully, like all of this, that's hot, is all I'm saying. We're good now. But having moved out of my parents' house, once for college, which I'm chronically ill and that went bad, and then I moved back here I was ill. Ew. I was having a really bad flare-up for like 4 months. So I was just fully here for a while, and I was like, oh, maybe I want to like stay for a bit after I feel better. So then I got a job at the flower and plant shop that I work at and now manage. So I'm not going to college, at least yet. I'm thinking about going part-time and majoring in history because I just love history. I love history. The History of Everything podcast. I love it so much. I'm not fully caught up. I'm only to like 2023. Maybe. I'll have to go see how far into their podcast I am. But they got me hooked when they start with potatoes. Because who wouldn't be hooked after potatoes? But I love that podcast so much. But I love history is what I'm trying to say. And I just think it would be fun to go for history. But I'm not gonna... Can I get that to not be so... Apparently not, because then I'm gonna be a shadow ball. But this is my fault for bad lighting. But I don't know what I would use my history degree for. Because... Or maybe I need to stop thinking so much like you're stuck one place forever. Like, maybe I work here for so many years and then I go teach. You know? You know. Okay. Let me. I've lost track of my thoughts fully. But that's okay. That's fine. I'm chronically ill. We don't know what's wrong with me. They thought I had fibromyalgia, but now they don't think that. But just every single joint hurts, and that's not fun. My health. But yeah, Jim, my doctor, I love Jim. Thank you, Jim. But yeah, so he's got me on this new med, and it makes me so tired. And I lose track of all my thoughts all the time. Speaking of which, I need to get blood work done tomorrow. Be proud. I actually did go and get blood work done today. So, yeah, I even got out of work early for that. Because they're checking my vitamins again. They're okay last time except for my vitamin D. But we think we fixed because I'm on a vitamin D supplement. I'm also on magnesium. And then my boss just sent me some TikToks. So I'm very excited for those because she followed up with a laughing face emoji. So excited. But she's always sending me TikToks and I love it. But my health, pain, but right, I can't keep track of my thoughts when I'm on this pain medication. But it's not like, it's just a muscle relaxer making me tired. And when I'm tired, I do as I am right now. And that's rambling. Sorry to interrupt myself again, but I am actually on a muscle relaxer. But that mixed with being a little high, or a little silly, a little silly. I can't think straight. Maybe this one only gets to the full hand and thumb. Maybe I should have only done the pointer finger with the little corner. I hate this. Tomorrow I'll just like peel up my nail. I don't need the big ass one. Big ass one won't fit on my thingy. But like the little corner. The little corner. The little corner. I think that's all. I'm gonna finish this eventually. Maybe. Might go to bed. Gotta try and finish. I'm gonna drink some water first. And you drink some water too. Oh my god. Don't fall out of your chair, Abby. Warning, we'll probably start talking about history. That's a sticker I made. This is a sticker I made. One more MRI and I'll stick to the fridge. A sticker I made. A bow sticker I made. Let me see your stickers. Beautiful. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Why do I gulp so loudly? Yes. You better drink some water too. Because I know you're parched. But yeah, if I don't finish this, it's because I went to go play Minecraft with my boyfriend. Or actually read the current book I'm on. Which is Her Soul to Take by Hurley Laroux. I do have pants on, by the way. But yes, I'm doing a reread for fall. And I'm like halfway through. Maybe I will read. I don't know. Minecraft or read. That's one of the things I'm doing. So, yeah. If I get them done, I'll insert a picture. Peace. Abby from the Future's back. The completed nails. Okay. I, in fact, did not read or play Minecraft with my boyfriend. I went straight to sleep. And you know what? What else is a girl supposed to do? Yeah? Oh, yeah. As I said, peace.